EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, right? Let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Love to throw it on first down. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready? Down. Cut.
To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
At the 21-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 45. White. Ready?
Another run here with Lloyd. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's a short throw caught by Komet. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
20-yard line.
Here's Williams. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brady Jarrett on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
A gain of 12.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready. Yellow. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
2 yards to go.
Down. Ready.
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. That is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's fourth down.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Ready.
Here now, second down and goal.
Cowboys.
Love will give it up on a pop pass. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready to hit. Here we go. There's Butler. There's Butler. Butler.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, as that ball is coming out.
To the ground, a first down run. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
Second and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll come up here on second down and 5.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Monungai is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on, back.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 5 yards to go.
Here we go, set. Fight, 33, yellow. Set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 5. Now, this looks like a design run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Packers 14.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, he'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Tyron Hopper there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So Now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Third and 6.
Let it up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let it up.
Here's a run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. To throw, it's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
In motion, Reed.
95. Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. It's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Here we go. Ready?
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
A 39-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ooh. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What is up?
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's a short throw, caught by Komet. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A
A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
What is up?
Now give on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
What is it on?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bears. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set, ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first and 10, here's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Green Bay.
Love to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Rolling right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready, ready.
Williams in motion.
Set.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Up third and inches.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Williams in motion.
First down.
On first down, it's Love. And he will score. Game on. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Is good. Makes the score.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's second and 10. Williams. This one out to Moore.
Williams pass. Complete to DJ Moore. A loss of 1. Brings up third down and 11.
A tough spot here. Third and long. To throw is Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 56 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Packers have it. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Packers.
Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing is Williams. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Williams to throw on second down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target.
Brings up
third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Red, 38. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.